Hello, this is Amphra with the You Are My Sister talk show. We are about to get started with today's show. I'm waiting for people to sign on. I have my beautiful guest here today, our sisters who have decided to come on and share their journey, their life-changing journey for the loss of their sons. I have with me today, her name is Joyce Weber. She is from Binghamton. Joyce Johnson Weber. Okay. I met her a few months ago. She contacted me about the loss of her son, and we've been talking ever since. And I met her at the domestic violence luncheon at the Y, and we've been communicating ever since, trying to get her to come on the show. It takes a lot of courage to come on. Joyce, thank you so much. Speak up just a little bit.
Thank you.
And last week she invited me to come to a meeting at her house where she is organizing with grieving mothers and parents, period, truthfully, right, Joyce, who have lost their loved ones, their sons or daughters or family members to senseless murders. And she brought with her a guest today, a second guest from Binghamton, lives in Binghamton now. Okay, don't tell your place, okay, because you know I'm just that person. Her name is Tanya. Hi, Tanya. Welcome to the You Are My Sister talk show.
Amen. Thank you.
Okay, I just need you to speak up just a tad bit, okay? All right. Tanya has also lost, who have you lost, Tanya?
Two sons.
Two sons,
yes,
to senseless murders. And you are still here, sister. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. We do have people who have signed on right before the show, before they got here. Another mother contacted me. I hope she tunes in. I posted her son's picture on the page earlier. He was killed about 2 years ago too. His name is Lonnie. He was killed in South Haven, Mississippi 2 years ago. And she's going to join us today via the comments today and talk about what changes her life has been like since the loss of her son too. So anybody out there, if you know anybody that has lost someone, make a comment, because we've got to do something about the senseless killings. Black people tend to be angry and outraged and raged when white men kill our black boys, but we don't have that same rage or outrage with black on black killings or senseless violence is what I call it. So if you are watching today, please share this show on your page. I need your support. Make any comments. We're going to have a conversation with these sisters who are living witnesses what God can get you through and continue to get you through, because the loss of a child, in my opinion, has to be one of the greatest losses in the world. Please share this. I'm about to share this on their pages before we get this conversation started. I'm asking you guys to please share it on your page. I need your support. I need it badly, truly. This show is taking off today. This is the final season finale today. I'm taking a hiatus for June and July. I'll be back in August. So please share this. Let's get this conversation started. I'm going to share this on you guys' pages, okay? All righty. I'll wait a minute where more people can sign on as well. Let's see. Not playing any music today. I wasn't sure what music to play, truthfully. Let's see. Am I friends with you, Tanya?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to share this. Joyce, I know I'm friends with you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Please share this on your pages, guys. I need your support every week. You guys have been so wonderful. I'm going to share it in my Yams group and on the Binghamton page. I hope you guys are having a good holiday weekend. I'm off tomorrow, like most people, and I'm going to sleep in. So let's see. I got one last page to show. And I'm going to send you a friend request, and then you can post it on your page later. Okay, Tanya?
Sure.
Okay. All right. All right. Look at the people who have already signed on. We have Beverly Harper, who has joined, Tanisha TJ Jones, who contacted me earlier about her son who she lost 2 years ago. Richard Morrow has joined. Trisha Henderson, Barbara Banner, Erica Todd, Stephanie Williams. Beverly Harper says, good evening, Afra and ladies. You guys say hi. Ursula Dorsey has joined. Beverly Harper says, play Mama by Boyz II Men. I played that last week, a week before for, you know, that's kind of a difficult song to hear. All the time. Yeah, I didn't want to play anything sad because I cry a lot. But I played that song for Mother's Day, Beverly. And Richard Morrow says, hello, cuz Joyce. Good evening, Afra. Hi.
Thank you for tuning in.
And Betty Phillips has joined. So this is going to be a difficult conversation. So I want to start it by saying that I love you, ladies.
I love you too.
The community, we love you.
Thank you.
And it's so easy to say, I know what you're going through, but we don't. It's the honest to God truth. We hear on the television, every time we turn the television on, there is this leading story every day about senseless murders, children being killed, young girls being killed. The homicide rate in Memphis right now for this year alone is over 65, and we're just in the 5th month of 2018. That's a lot of people in a few months to lose to senseless violence. Mm-hmm. And the majority of that violence is committed by Black on Black crimes. Joyce, you contacted me. Mm-hmm. Do you want to tell us about your son? His name, how long he's been gone? If you can.
My son is Tremaine Autry.
Tremaine Autry, okay.
Mm-hmm. He passed away in 2014.
Okay.
Over in the Binghamton community.
Okay.
He was shot 11 times.
11 times.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What year? What month in 2014?
In January.
Okay.
The 14th.
January 14th of 2014.
Mm-hmm.
And he was how old?
He was 22.
He was 22 years old.
Mm-hmm. What basically got me active with this movement is that I was told from MPD that he was shot 4 times.
Okay.
And
so after the autopsy, that you were told that, or prior to an autopsy? Prior to the autopsy, you were told by the Memphis Police Department that your son had been shot 4 times. Mm-hmm. Okay.
One time in the side of the head, 2 times in the lower abdomen,
okay,
and 1 time in the hand.
Okay, in the hand. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's what the Memphis Police Department told you. Mm-hmm. That they know who shot him at the time, and I don't want to go to the legalities, but just yes or no. That they know at that time. Yes. Okay, good. All right, that's fine. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. You can't answer those questions. That's fine. And it's been 4 years now. Mm-hmm. And that day that you were notified, your life has never been the same. Never. It will never be the same. Mm-hmm. It will never be the same. 22 years old. Was he your oldest child?
He was my second.
Okay.
He was my oldest son.
The oldest son. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Tremaine
Autry.
Mm-hmm. He was how old?
He was 22.
22.
East High graduate.
East High graduate. Mm-hmm. What year did he graduate?
He came out in the year 2003.
Okay.
And Tremaine, Tremaine life changed from my perspective.
Okay.
I was this active mother.
Active mother. Mm-hmm. Love your children.
PTO care.
Family oriented. Mm-hmm. Our husband's here too, you guys. He's supportive in the back, in the green room here. Mm-hmm. Family. Good loving family. Mm-hmm. So, go ahead. Mm-hmm. It took you, this had to knock you off your feet. Mm-hmm. Left a hole in your soul. But now you've taken on a sense of purpose to help other women and other mothers and fathers who have lost someone to senseless violence. So it gave your life a sense of what?
Purpose.
Mm-hmm.
That I didn't have before.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you battle depression?
I did. Yeah. And to be honest, just recently getting over depression.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's understandable.
Was very embarrassed.
Yes.
Very ashamed.
Yes. Did you feel like you had done something or didn't do something to contribute to the senselessness of your son's death?
Yeah, and I felt that I owed.
Speak up just a little.
I felt that I owed the. Maybe I was supposed to make up for what he had did.
Yes.
You know, and I wasn't pleased. Dealing with the death.
Yes.
I said that he made a choice.
Okay.
On how he chose to live his life.
Yes.
And I tried to really get the, just
speak up just a little.
To understand that.
I know. I understand. I understand. This is a difficult conversation to have. But so now it's been 4 years, and you've taken that tragedy and you are speaking up, you are organizing, you're helping other people to get through it. It's giving you, is that what helps you to get through, to get up in the mornings, to know that you are trying to make a difference, trying to save someone else, trying to help others get through?
Mm-hmm. And I guess what's basically happened when it happened to me, I knew it happened prior to others. Before me.
Yes.
So, but things kept coming back to my life to where I did have to relive his death again.
Okay.
Because after, like I said, I was told that he was shot 4 times.
Okay.
It came to me, you need to investigate his death.
Yes. And like the spirit spoke to you. Okay.
The people were speaking to me.
Okay.
It came to me, and I was like, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
I knew he made choices, so
yeah.
I was like, I wasn't okay with the fact of his life being taken away. But when your children are doing things that
yes.
in there when they're living a certain lifestyle, I always say you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Yeah.
But so that's why I can say that not that I was looking for something to happen, but I tell young people, you keep living your life a certain way, you can expect something to happen.
Yes.
But okay, when it came to me, I was like, I accept death. I accept that.
You accepted it, and you were trying to deal with it.
I was trying to get through it. And a week later, it came to me, you need to check into his death.
Yes.
It didn't happen like that. And I was like, okay, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And so as a mother, it made me get active because I just wanted to know what happened to my child.
Yes.
And
you had a right to know.
I had a right to know.
No matter what life he chose or what happened, you still have a right to know. Knowing gives you a sense of peace. No matter what the knowing or the knowledge is, knowing is better than not knowing. Mm-hmm. When you can put your mind around something and try to understand what happened. You say some powerful things that I try to tell kids all the time, or people in general, is that the majority of our lives, you guys, the choices we make are powerful, whether they're positive or negative. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And so we've got to learn to make better choices. Things are going to happen, accidents and things are going to happen, but it's about the choices, like you said. Mm-hmm. It's about the choices that we make. And so here we are today. She's such a beautiful person, you guys, and she contacted me and reached out to me to be able to ask to come on the show. This is hard for her to talk about as a mother. I get that. Even though it hasn't happened to me, I understand the pain, the struggle, when the funeral is over and everybody else's life goes back to norm, you have a new norm. Your life will never be the same.
And people expect for you to go on with your life.
Get over it.
And those are things people have to understand. You say that to people.
Yes.
I know you don't have to tell me to live through it. I'm living through it. I have no choice.
And there's no guidelines, no time limit, grief has 7 stages, and each stage can last a long time, and there's no true healing. It's more of a accepting. I think the final stage may be acceptance, because sometimes there's that prayer that says, God, help me to accept the things that you cannot change. It's really started out as an alcoholic's prayer, for alcoholics, yeah, AA. Lord, but we all need to pray that prayer because we do need to learn how to accept the things that we cannot change, and the wisdom to know the difference is part of what's in there. But we also need to know prior to that is how to make better choices and think before we do things. Myself included, I had to learn this. It took me a long time to learn that the unhappiness in my life was based on the choices that I made, financial, relationships, job-wise, education, everything is about choices. So I do appreciate you coming on here. Tanya?
Yes.
How long has it been? You lost 2 sons.
Yes.
Okay. Tell us about them. How they were when they died, how long?
My first son, he passed away when he was assassinated January 12th, 2008.
January the 12th of 2008.
Yes.
And you used the word assassinated.
Exactly.
And to assassinate and to murder, they have kind of different meanings. So if you don't mind, just a little bit, if you want to share that.
No problem.
Okay.
Well, he was on his way out to work.
Okay.
And that's what I love about my son.
And his name again?
Carl.
Carl. Okay.
Kutcher.
Okay.
And he was at my place of business.
Okay.
And the various young man who he used to mentor, feed,
yes,
direct him as the average young man should direct another
young man. Yeah.
And I was very proud. I'm still proud today.
Yes, you should be.
And thank you. And he was on his way to work, and to this day, he don't know. Even though he's gone home, he don't know why.
Wow.
So my son asked him why. He couldn't tell him. And my son was like, "Well,
was he ambushed in a sense, or
pretty much?
Okay.
Yes.
Robbery?
No, he just asked him like, "Well, what is this about?"
Yeah.
And he couldn't tell him.
He couldn't tell him.
He said,
probably jealousy and all kinds of things.
Well, he was older. My son was older than him.
Okay.
So
you just don't know. How old was your son?
24.
He was 24. Did he have kids at the time?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. 24 years old back in 2008, you said?
Yes.
January of 2008?
Correct.
Okay. All righty. And your life changed that day?
Tremendously. To this day.
And you're still here. You're still standing. You're still strong.
By grace.
Yes. And then you had another son?
Yes, Michael Parker.
Michael Parker. Okay.
Yes.
How old was he?
27.
Okay. And when did he?
Well, he was getting ready to go pro boxing with Floyd Mayweather.
Okay.
And the very young man who he used to help as well, assassinate him as well as he was getting into his car.
Shot him?
Yes.
Oh,
as he was getting into his car. To this
what
day,
year did this happen?
This happened.
Speak up just a little bit.
This happened July the 28th, 2014.
Okay. So 4 years ago as well. Both of you guys lost sons in 2014.
Yes.
Wow. That's how you met. Okay. So what's your son's name, your second son?
Michael Parker.
Michael Parker.
Yes.
He was 27 years old. He was about to go become a pro boxer with Floyd Mayweather.
Yes.
And someone that he knew.
Yes.
For no apparent reason, because I don't even care if they do have a reason, it's still senseless. Unless someone's attacking you, and this is not the case. So someone just decided to take his life.
The guy who he been knowing ever since he been little. He was getting in his car, and he shot my baby.
Shot him once?
One time.
In the head?
In the leg.
In the leg. In his femur. Probably hit his femur?
Yes.
Which is a direct vein or whatever to...
That is correct.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So you are living today with the loss of 2 black men, right?
Correct.
And you're still here.
Yes, by grace.
And she gives me strength.
Wow.
That I can move forward.
Thank you. And then we do have God ordained for us to have a organization.
Yes.
for my sons. It's really it's not designed. It's just designed by their name.
Yeah, I got you. But it's in their memory. And
yes. However, it's to help other young men.
Yes.
And the youth to love and to give back what they feel that was missing.
Yes.
So we're looking for people to come aboard.
Okay, what's the name of that organization?
Carl Crutcher Jr. Outreach Foundation.
Carl Crutcher Jr. Outreach Foundation. Okay.
DBA is Carmichael.
Carmichael
Development Center.
Okay, Development Center. Where is it located? Or
well, right now we do have a building, but it's up on the renovation.
Okay.
So we're gonna take things in the streets.
Yes, and that's a good place to take it.
That's right.
Yes,
so we're gonna take it into the streets.
Okay.
And we're gonna do things with our children within the communities.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So let me ask you guys a question, because this is a spiritual thing, to take someone's life, and it seems that our young generation have no reverence for life. It doesn't. It's like our young men. They don't seem to, and young girls too, but men more in particular. Our young men. When we were growing up, I grew up in a house with guns. You know, my dad had shotguns, still do today, and pistols. They weren't even locked up. They were in a closet that we were told not to even go in, and we didn't. But today, our young kids seem to not have a reverence or understanding or acceptance that how precious life is. What do you think? What do you guys think contributes to that lack of reverence for life? That you can just shoot somebody? It's probably so many things, but in your opinion, in your experience, society,
the way they characterize things,
yes,
for our youth, and even like for instance,
the toys and the games, or what?
But not just that. I'm gonna say in reference to my son, murder.
Yes.
The young man that killed my son, he shot my son 11 times. 11 times. And the last shot that he hit him was in the top of his head, in the crown of his head.
Okay.
And from that,
and he had an automatic then, probably some type of automatic gun.
But from that, a lot of that is gang related.
Yes.
A lot of that, you get your teardrop.
Yes.
You get praises.
Yes.
And you don't get the charge that fits the crime.
Yes.
And so you get back on the streets, to where it's a lot of corrupt crookedness going on downtown.
Yes, it is.
It's a justice system.
Yes, it is.
You have favoritism. It's about who you know, who you don't know. That's why
and how much you can pay to get out.
Yes, how much you can pay to get out.
Yes.
It's not about who you know, but it's about who know you.
Yes. So there's no justice system for
Black people. There really is not any justice system for Black people. And then not just that, it's also like a pat on the back. I was sharing with you all about justifiable and injustifiable homicide.
Yeah, justifiable and injustifiable homicides. Okay, tell us the difference. What's justifiable? They
classify homicide as two different categories.
Okay.
Injustifiable and homicide. Okay. So my son was an injustifiable.
Injustifiable.
And so I wanted to know what was injustifiable. What did it stand for? So most of the ladies that I deal with, mothers that have lost their kids, they're injustifiable.
Okay.
Injustifiable homicide. Injustifiable homicides and homicide cases that also are not solved. They're not. And then plus it. When I say about it has a lot to do with the system. I never knew anything about victim comps.
Yeah. Victim comps. Compensation.
It goes back to money. I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah.
Didn't care anything about that.
Yes.
Didn't need it.
Yes.
But if I could, it's about not paying out money to victims who were
families or who were victims of
people paying, people down the street. Oh, you get paid. They're not paying people. They said they would go broke if they do that. Look at the homicide rate.
Yes.
But
we've got 65 homicides as of 2 weeks ago. It has gone up now. So can you imagine trying to pay out 65 families?
So they're not doing that. And so you have a lot of hurting parents who are stuck with overcharged bills.
Yes.
I was stuck with a bill that was outrageous, but the home company came to me. I didn't have a clue.
Yes.
I didn't know what to do.
So then you realize how you're being preyed upon.
We're being preyed upon.
In your time of grief. Mm-hmm. You're having to make decisions not in your right state of mind.
So what happened to get me active?
Yes.
You know, it got
So
me
that's
active
what just
because
said.
so many mothers started complaining with the same.
Yes.
The same.
Having the same complaints.
Same complaints.
So
and we didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
So we were being like
lack of knowledge just makes you
knowledge.
pray in any area of your life. Lack of knowledge. People, we live in a predatory society.
Yes.
And so here you got to try to make funeral arrangements. You got to try to understand the legal system. And all of this was thrust upon you suddenly.
Charging.
Yes.
Signing paper. You
don't know what you're signing. You have, and most of us.
Grieving.
Yes, and you're grieving.
Yeah.
You're trying, and now you're getting a crash course in death. You're getting a crash course in murder. You're getting a crash course in the justice system, in the judicial process. You're getting a crash course in life, and you're trying to make decisions when you're at your lowest that you've ever been in your life, and you're still standing, my sisters. You're still standing.
We have had mothers to what they call grieving death.
Grieving death.
We didn't know anything about grieving death.
Yes.
And I was one of those mothers that said, I'm not dying of
Yes.
grieving death.
Yes, we know someone personally.
Yes, we do. And I tell them today
Yes.
she gives me life. And
Yes.
I'm going to say her
You
name.
can grieve your,
I'm
say her
gonna
name.
say Miss
Miss Icey Mae Franklin.
She
from
was my
Binghamton.
friend. She stood with me when I got married. And
Yes.
her son was killed. I tell people she's my living.
Binghamton, yes.
She's my life. She gave me life. When I think about her, we were teacher's assistant
Yes.
over at Leicester Demonstration School.
Yes.
And her son was murdered at East High at a basketball game.
Yes.
And we were Janita Davis,
Yes.
and Sandra Mabel.
Yes.
I love you all. I want
Yes.
y'all to know that. So we were all working together as teachers assistant at
Yes.
the school.
At Leicester.
And her son passed. I mean, she was running. We didn't know what to do for her. We didn't
Yes.
know how to help her.
Yes.
But as now I know, she was grieving.
She grieved herself to death.
She grieved. I know she
And
might have some more.
Grief will kill you.
Yeah, it was. And and when people were telling me you're grieving, and my mom was telling me, she said she didn't want to lose me.
Yes.
In death.
Yes.
So
yes.
and, just trying to be strong for your whole family.
Yes.
And
yes. And so that is what we tried to talk
about.
about. Why I wanted you guys to come on today, because the grief.
Mm-hmm.
How do you summon the will to keep on living?
Well,
Tanya,
I can only speak, and I would
it's from your opinion, your experience. Yes.
I thank God I did not grieve in the wrong way, because if you do grieve in the wrong way, trust me, you can't kill yourself as well.
Yes, you can.
I grieve in Jesus' name. I just grieve in Jesus' name. Ask Him to direct me.
Yes.
And I think that I know that alone.
Yes.
That will carry you.
Yes. And you guys are proof of what faith. Even if no matter what level of faith you were at the time, this has heightened your faith, heightened your trust, heightened your sense of purpose, heightened your reverence, I'm sure, for life. And now the more you use your life to help others in whatever way that may be, it gives you life. It gives you purpose. And so I want to read some of the comments back to you guys here that people are commenting. I want to thank everybody for joining again. This is the season finale of the You Are My Sister talk show. We're going on hiatus for the months of June and July. And thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to read some of the comments today. Beverly Harper says, basically to help our mothers. Warren William has joined. Cassitrus Maxwell says hello. Tanisha TJ Jones is one of the mothers who contacted me today. I posted her son's pictures on my Facebook page. She lost her son 2 years ago. Tanisha, hi. She says they have lost all value of the children, respect and appreciation for life they have. Michelle Black Johnson has joined. Thank you, Michelle. Michael Toller has joined. Patricia Myers, Robin Allen. Warren Williams from Binghamton says, Joyce, contact me, please. You know, Warren, we took pictures together. Yeah. I don't know what I can do to help, but I'd like to offer my assistance, Warren says.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'll go to my grave believing this won't stop until the punishment fits the crime. You're so right, Warren. And it won't stop until we start to teach our children to have a reverence for their own lives and reverence for life itself. Michael Toller says, hello, ladies. Hi, Michael. Renee Perkins has joined. Erica Hughes. And Michelle Black Johnson says, God bless you all. Thank you guys for joining. And please share this on your pages. And if you know of anyone else who's lost a loved one, a son or a daughter, have them to contact me, because I'm going to do another show. This will be an ongoing topic. We've got to reach our children. And it takes a village. We've lost the village, you guys, when we stop teaching our children. So Tanya, you started this organization and you have this strength. What's your day-to-day like?
My day-to-day
Yes.
is calling upon Jesus.
Okay.
I must say, because
Okay.
that's my only way.
Okay.
My day-to-day is missing my children because they were such a lovely inspiration to me.
Yes. Did you have other kids?
Yes, they're girls.
Okay.
And, they're doing wonderful.
How old are they?
35.
You don't look a day over 30 yourself.
Thank you.
Yes. So you have two daughters?
Yes.
35 and
28.
And 28. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, and along with my grandchildren, it's just a hard process at
Yes.
the end of the day.
Yes, it is.
And plus, I'm still in trial, standing as a mother.
Okay. Trial standing?
Yes.
What does that mean?
I'm going through a trial for my last son.
Okay. The trial
Yes.
for the
Michael.
Michael. Okay. Has the first case been resolved?
Oh, yes.
Okay. They found that person, or they were
Well,
able to?
actually, they both turned themselves in.
Yeah. Wow.
Mhm. God is good.
Wow.
It's just, it doesn't feel good.
I know.
At the end of the day.
You know, because even though they may catch them, they may turn themselves in, they may get the punishment that they deserve, and that's all fine and good, but you still
I'm not happy.
don't have your child.
The worst part is when you don't have the justice.
When you don't have the justice,
And when
yes,
you
no
have to-
closure, no
Well, you have to
understanding.
really think about this.
Yes.
When you have a family,
Yes.
you just shot a young man 11 times.
Yes.
When you walk in these streets,
Yes.
how do you think I feel as a mother?
Yes.
I don't know how you feel about me.
Yes.
If you would
And you
do
don't
that
know
to
if
my
he's.
child,
Yes.
you would do it to another one of my family. So I lived in fear
Yes.
for almost a year.
I believe that.
I lived in fear. People don't even realize that you live in fear when you have a murderer
Yes.
out there. You know who I am,
Yes.
but do I really know
Who you are. That's the truth. You don't
So
know if you've
how do you
seen
think
him.
I feel?
Yes.
So how do you think I feel?
Yes.
How really do you think I feel as a mother?
Yes.
How do you even think I feel about walking outside my door sometimes?
Yes.
I don't even know if you're watching me.
Yes.
So how do you think I feel
Yes.
as a mother?
And you know what? I'd wonder too, and maybe the day will come that I can interview someone who's killed someone,
I
because
have.
you have.
I talk to them. I work with them.
Yes.
Yes.
Because how do you live with your conscience? You
You
can't.
don't.
You cannot have a conscience.
Well, honestly, I actually think that today's date, people don't feel the way back when we was coming
Yes.
up. Or
You know?
That reverence for
the
life.
values is not
Yes.
there.
They don't have any.
They don't know the after effect.
Yes.
They don't have fear of God.
Yes. None.
They're their own God.
Yes. They don't have fear of God, knowledge of God, reverence of God, reverence of love of life for themselves, for their own family members, for their own mothers so often, you know,
Right.
and their own parents.
So
Go ahead.
So what our mission as moms
Okay.
is to help other moms through the process of losing a child.
Yes.
I mean, we noticed that our mothers we can have them 4 years.
Yes.
And they're, even you met some last Sunday
Yes.
where it just came out for
Yes.
the first time
Yes.
after 4 years.
Yes.
And I'm the type of mother, I don't give up on mothers, because
Yes.
it was a time when I was in a dark place.
Yes.
And I just wanted somebody to call me.
Yes.
I just wanted somebody
Say
to
hello,
understand.
to reach out.
I just wanted somebody to say, are you doing okay today?
Yes.
And I just want somebody to come say, hey, come take me out. So with moms, what we do activities.
Moms, this is the name of the group.
No,
Or
I-
your group.
Yeah, I just classify the group as
Moms,
moms.
okay.
Because we're a group of mothers.
Mothers,
Who's
yes.
supporting each other through
Yes.
this process.
Yes.
And it's not just about me, it's about all of us mothers. And
Yes.
I tell them, if mama's happy, everybody's happy.
That's the
And
truth.
the Bible speak of when they said the man is the head and the wife
Yes.
is the heart.
Yes.
But if your heart
Yes.
is broken,
Yes.
it's a crack in that
Yes,
foundation.
it is.
So I tell people, mothers have a strong role.
Yes,
in the family.
Yes, we
Yes,
do.
and when we're not together, our kids feed off our anxieties.
Yes, they do.
And you have kids who are seeing bodies being shot up.
Yes.
In the community that I'm from.
Yes.
And we have went with mothers where their kids' bodies were shot up 4 and 5 times.
Wow.
And we see little kids around them watching these scenes, and they have to go back to school the next day.
Yes.
So my thing, I had a problem with that.
Yes.
But our African American kids had to go back to school the next day. It was no counseling.
No counseling.
If you look over in Binghamton, there's been how many deaths?
Oh my goodness.
But they want to make it classify. Oh, I don't see the same amount of deaths that you see. I don't know where you're looking at, but it's there.
It's there.
We have a group of 8 that graduated. My alumni, we lost kids.
Wow.
Maybe not all in Binghamton, but we're from the community.
Yes, from the community in general.
But we noticed our siblings, kids were suffering from those after effects.
Yes.
And that's where moms come in.
Yes.
We come in to try to help keep that foundation going.
Yes.
Because we know if we don't take care of our kids, no one is taking care of our kids.
That's the truth.
I visited my son's grave yesterday for the first time after 3 years.
Wow.
And it was so devastating to me yesterday.
Yes.
And when I went, I'm going to tell you all homies something, okay?
Tell y'all homies something.
I'm talking to the homies, okay?
Come on, Joyce.
I'm serious. I'm talking to y'all homeboys. You said you was my son's homie.
Yeah.
Even I'm talking to these family members, so-called brothers.
Yes.
My son's grave grass is this high. Now, one of y'all one time took the time to want to go back and said, let me go help clean this up so that mama won't have to worry about that. But you say you're homies.
Yes.
See, my friends, when you go on, you carrying these torches out here, you think your homeboys care something about you.
Yes.
When that day comes.
Yes.
I mean, it's even just like going to jail because we do this thing called purple ribbon with a rose.
Purple ribbon with a rose.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And I hate I didn't bring it today.
That's okay.
But the purple ribbon is a rose. It's a purple ribbon. It represents domestic violence.
Domestic violence.
That rose, we have 2 roses. One rose is white and one rose is purple.
Okay.
The white rose represents the living.
Yes.
The living child.
Okay.
And the purple rose represents the deceased child. And see, we started wearing a t-shirt called Grieving Moms, campaigning for justice.
Yes.
And once official asked me, what do that mean?
Yes.
I said, we grieving for them while they're alive.
Yes.
And we're grieving also for them while they're deceased.
Yes.
And when they came in, we had so many moms calling, like, my son is in trouble. I don't want to get that phone call.
Yes.
They on their way to 201 Poplar, to jail.
Yes.
And some of them called said, I'd rather see them in jail than, getting that phone call to say that I don't want that phone call that you received. So that's why we were in a process. We were talking about these things. We were grieving. We saw these moms grieving for your child while they're alive.
Yes.
So
and I think that's a grief that we don't acknowledge.
We don't.
When you have a child out there that won't listen, they lost, no one can reach them. That's a living grief.
It's a living grief.
A living grief. That you can't reach your child in the sense to get him or her to understand that the road you are traveling leads to either one or 2 places, death or
and also it starts there.
Yes.
That's where it starts.
Well,
go ahead, Tanya.
Me personally, I think I know for a fact that Joyce is doing a immaculate job.
Yes.
What hurt me so bad, and it hurts me, but I just got to keep on praying and see what God can allow me to do to be my sister's hand.
Yes.
Keeper.
Yes.
I want to understand if you haven't lost your child, or for me to come and
help
and be there
support,
with you and support and
volunteer
and see. Because as my understanding, we are all sisters.
We all are sisters. It doesn't matter if you've lost a child or not.
It doesn't matter of a race or you're right. If you have lost a child,
if
you come to me or anyone come to me, I feel your pain.
Yes.
People say
what can I do?
Your pain, but I'm the one gonna break that chapter.
Yes.
I feel your pain.
Yes.
Because I pray for mine. So
for
death to come upon any mother, whatever they're doing, it needs to be sold out. But Miss Joyce is doing, every sister and every man should come together.
Yes.
What you have to do to wait till it happens to you. You may not make it like Miss Joyce or myself and other mothers.
They wait till it happens to them. Then you get that phone call. But it's like now it's a weight on the shoulder where we could have avoided something.
So let's not wait for the phone call. Let's
let me say this right. I want to address I want to address this how the difference when the African Americans
speak up just a little.
In
the difference when African Americans
in versus over the
other races.
The other races.
Yes.
It's happening to us.
Yes, it is.
It is really happening to us every day. It's
every
too
day.
many.
Every day.
But why aren't we coming out supporting our children?
Yes.
You know, I don't understand, but it's when the other race spearhead.
Yes.
Because their children are murdered.
Yes.
You're out following them.
Yes.
I don't understand.
Yes.
I mean,
no,
it's a different culture of almost murdering.
It is.
Of a murder.
It's like when they speak up or speak out about anything, they get support from everywhere. Us, but it's something about Black people, and I'm going to address this in shows coming forth. Mm-hmm. We will not support each other. I don't care what the support is. And so that is a cycle of slavery, is what slavery. It is. It is psychological slavery that we are living through here. The lack of supporting people, because if we all supported each other through the good times and the bad times, okay, because it's going to be both. That's the dichotomy of the world that we live in. But if the psychological effects of slavery are so deep and instilled in us, we don't even know we're repeating it. Go ahead.
I want to say this, and for people to come to us African American mother and tell us, we're not going to bury your children. We don't need you to bury our children. We're burying our own children, okay?
People have said that to you.
Yes, they have said this. What do y'all want money from the bury? We don't need you to bury our kids. We're trying to stop the killing.
We're trying to stop the killing.
Okay.
Well,
go ahead, Tanya.
Me personally, you know, when I was on the show with
Merle Purvis,
yes, she asked me a question.
Uh-huh.
I feel that if mothers really truly be sisters, instead of envying one another or we are trying to race to do things that we so also well say that we can't take with us.
Yes.
But if you can be my sister and I can be your sister, you can watch my child back and I can watch yours.
Yes.
Just because your child can go to college and mine can't, God didn't say nowhere that now one was lesser and greater than the other.
That's the truth.
And it's like it's a race.
It is. It's a competition.
See, the race for me is the competition for me is making it to the kingdom.
Yes.
See, I'm not here for a race.
Yes.
And I think that is so sad that our sisters.
Yes,
see, if the father is not there, if you pray and ask God to give you the strength as if that father wasn't there, because he is the creator.
Yes. And so we're talking about, what you're talking about is the village.
That's it. It is
the village. We are no longer in the village mentality. It's about, I'm going to beat you in competition. If she got this, we pull each other down. It is the psychological effects of slavery that is continuing. And that is what
they really turned us against
each other.
I mean, we're mothers. We have lost our kids.
Yes, you have.
We're lost our children to homicide death.
Yes.
You have some other mothers of other race who come out.
Yes.
And, you know, just...
They get the support.
They get the mothers to turn on each other.
Well,
to a point,
I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead, Tanya.
My theme is that no one can change me but me.
Yes.
If I'm going to follow righteousness.
Yes.
I'm not a follower of foolishness.
Yes.
Like I said, both of those young men who assassinated my sons, they both ate at my house.
Wow.
And it's so sad that the second young man, he didn't even know how to say his grace. And
how old was the young man who shot your sons?
Well, the first young man assassinated my first son. He was 19.
He was 19.
Yes.
And he's in prison, incarcerated right now? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And the second young man, he was probably about 5 years or more older.
Older than your son.
Older than my son. And so.
And both had broke bread at your house.
Oh, yes,
you knew these young men.
Oh, yes,
you knew their parents too then, apparently.
Oh, yes. But that's going to come later in a book.
Most of the time, they do know their...
Yeah, they do know. What I love about... Not when I say love, I don't mean it love. But what I like about what you're saying, you changed the word from murder to assassination, which is a greater meaning and definition, because to assassinate someone means you targeted them. It was premeditated. You knew what you were doing. That's what an assassination is. You know what I mean? And so you've lost two young men, two black men, future taken away from them, and you're still standing. my sister.
My grace. Thank you, my sister. But I must say, I would like to elaborate on a topic that you and Miss Joyce had spoke on earlier.
Yeah.
With the system.
The justice system.
Yes.
Yes.
I can say, as a mother, I really would want 58 to L for them young men.
Say that one more time.
58 to L, their life to be in jail, in prison, because it was premeditated.
Okay.
But I guess I didn't have the funds.
Yeah.
So one got 32 years, and so we're still open with this other.
Okay.
But I must say that Amy Warwick,
okay, she's a judge or something.
No, she's a district attorney.
District attorney, okay.
I would take my hat off to them. I must say, I
Okay.
would say that they really helped supporting me.
Okay.
With my sons, with both of my son's case.
Okay.
Feel like I had Johnny Carter, but if I just had the money, I can get the 58 to L.
Say that one more time. What are you saying?
58. That means life. I want 58
years.
Life.
58 years?
Yes.
To life.
To life. That's what I feel.
Okay.
That I would ask for. If I had the funds, I know I would get it, but I'm going to be happy with what I have, because God has the rest.
Yeah. And so this is what the judicial system, how it's set up. A crime to me should be a crime, should be a crime, should be a crime. It should not matter if you can afford a lawyer to get off, or if you can afford the lawyer to get prosecution. It should be the same whether what your financial status, and it's not like that. What the money that you can pay is the outcome that you get, and that's not justice.
Well,
that's predatory.
That's true. However, I spoke with Miss Amy Warwick. Okay. And Miss
District Attorney for Shelby County.
Correct.
Okay.
As Miss Warwick was saying, a lot of people who's kill people, that murder people, if the parents can know more details and get more involved, then they won't do 2 to 3 years. See, I was my son's attorney by Christ.
Yes.
And 25 years is all right with me.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, I still wish them the best.
Yes. Because whether they get life or not, or the death sentence in some cases, nothing's going to bring your children back to you.
Absolutely.
So really there is no justice that we can see on this side per se. We just have to go by the laws that are in place in the whole predatory system. But it is up to us as a village to prevent these deaths, these senseless murders. And it starts with the family. It starts with the village. It starts with teaching our kids moral values,
Right.
Morals and a sense of godliness, of goodness, of graciousness. These kids don't even know these words today,
And it's so ironic. I was sharing that with Meryl as well. And for the life of me, if a parent doesn't go to church, direct your child to Christ. Because if not, they're going to grow up, they're going to hate you, and we're going to see it all out here when we're seeing it.
Yes.
And Joyce and I, and many more before us, and there's more to come.
Yes.
But we got to break this curse.
We've got to break it.
And the only way we can break it, if women's come together, and like what Miss Joyce talking about, people come in and we can fill the gap.
Yes.
We cannot do it.
The village has got to
mend back,
heal, and come back together, and put away the differences in religion, put away the differences of financial status and social status and such, and say we have a crisis in our community, and because of the crisis, we've been preyed upon in every way imaginable. We're being preyed upon, and it's up to us to heal our village. And the healing starts with lack of knowledge. It's about educating our kids. It's about not giving them everything and teaching them everything, And when we start to teach, and people now don't want you to tell their children something that'll help them. Don't be telling my child,
Not only that, they don't even care for them to make a dime. I
recall, that's true.
I was moving one time, and I told the little children, I said, well, I'm going to pay you all. I'm going to order everybody pizza. The grandmother said, no.
Why?
They tired. They work too much. And all of them was boys. And we got to learn to raise our young men to be men.
Yes, to earn a living. Yes.
It's painful.
It is.
We don't have no men to really stand for us as women. And that's a real bad feeling.
It is. I'm going to read some more comments here. We got more people who have joined. I see the mother who contacted me earlier She has joined. Tanisha Tanae Jones says, can you place the mom's information of their organization on the page or comments? We will do that after the show, Tanisha, so you can know how she wants to be a part of what she's lost her. Tanisha lost her son 2 years ago in South Haven, Mississippi. She contacted me right before the show, and I told her to come on and make some comments. Tanisha, if you want to tell us a little bit about how you lost your son in the comments, I will read those comments. Our prayers and our hearts go out to you as well with the loss of your son. Nadine Williams, Shannon has joined. My sister Pamela has joined. Daryl Davis has joined from Binghamton. Hi, Daryl. Lasagna Hodge. Antoine Lawrence has joined. Courtney Johnson. Hi, Courtney. Antoine Lawrence says, no court cases anymore if it's a plea agreement. If you don't agree, they'd add more charges and restitution. That is so true. Stephanie Wilkins from Binghamton has joined. We are talking today, you guys, about senseless murders. And I have with me two mothers here who have lost their sons to senseless murders. One's not resolved yet, and your two sons, one case has been resolved, yes, and one is now pending. The trial is pending, or you're in the process of right Correct. Now. But the healing, the hurt, it's, you wake up some days, you have good days, bad days, it has to be a day-to-day, sometimes maybe a moment-by-moment thing. How are you right now, Joyce?
Well,
up and down?
Yeah, because it's my son's birthday. It's around his birthday.
I saw that you posted a picture of your son day before yesterday or so.
I think someone else posted.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So,
okay. Someone did, and it showed up on my timeline. Okay. And it's been 4 years, and it seems like yesterday, doesn't it?
It's more harder for me because of his daughter.
He has a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
How old is your grandbaby?
She's Trinity is 6.
So she was about 2 when it happened.
She was, and she was with him when it happened.
She was with him.
And I'm going to say this too.
Okay.
People don't think that children remember things like that. She remembers that.
Yes.
She remembers that. Not just that, people talk about it so much around her to where she's living it. And
yes.
I have to really be there to support her.
Yes.
There's no support even for her.
For kids, yes.
There's no support for that, for my granddaughter. Not just her. I see other children. And
yes.
we're also starting a program this Christmas for those kids to I hope people would donate to that.
Yes.
We want to let those children go on a Christmas spree.
Yes.
Because those children have absent parents that would have been there for them for Christmas. I know my son would have been there for my daughter.
Yes.
In since he's been gone, I haven't been able to do Christmas, for her like that because I've been volunteering and I'm being very active with what I'm doing. So it takes a lot. This mom support group do need support.
Yes.
I mean, even when we have our meetings, Sunday we was there.
Yes.
It came up. We had mothers coming. I didn't even know that was coming out until it wasn't even enough refreshments just to feed them. And some of them was really hungry because they come out late and they try to make a sacrifice to get there. So it's small things that we do need support with the moms because they are trying, and it's really hard for the African American mothers to come out.
Yes, it is,
and because we're dealing with these deaths from an emotional standpoint. We have other mothers they may be dealing with because that's just a job for them.
And so the thing, I came to the meeting on Sunday and met some of the ladies that were on the picture with you that I posted. Mm-hmm. And what I gathered from talking to them just a little while that I was there, about an hour or whatever, is what I felt from each one of them is a sense of shame.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That you guys carry some burden of shame. There's nothing to be ashamed of. There's nothing to be ashamed of, and so they were emotional and could barely talk, you guys. It really got to me because my sisters are hurting. And they didn't come today, and I understand. They told me that when they're ready, they'll come on the show. But we've got to pray for them, and we got to lift them up because they're walking around with a sense of shame and guilt or hurt that could kill them. That's what I felt. That grief is so heavy. They're their plight is so heavy that some of them can even talk to me without.
Just that they live in it every day.
Every day.
Because you see it on the news. And I just said, when you have a mother that lost one son, but think about a mother like, I lost one, but I have another son.
Yes.
It put a paranoia in the back of your
head.
Is my other son, am I going to lose him?
Yes.
You know, so it does. It takes you through so many different stages because you turn on the TV every morning. Every someone
day.
has just got killed.
Every day.
And so I even have some moms, they would call and say, can you call so-and-so and ask who was that? Because I'm just concerned about my baby. That it could be like a child could be upset, not a runaway child, but just a child going through something in their family because of, even from these deaths, our young men who are alive are suffering.
Yes.
They don't know how to grieve properly, number one.
Yes.
They haven't been taught how to grieve properly. So that's where my thing, if we can help these mothers to grieve, because even myself, when it first started for me, if I knew how to grieve in a more, in a better way, maybe I could have helped my children in a much better way.
And we talked about that too.
That's why I'm getting active now to help my kids.
Yes.
I have grandkids.
Yeah.
I have 2 grandsons.
Yeah.
I mean, they are gorgeous.
Yes.
They're my princes. My prince.
Yeah.
And my granddaughters. You know, I need resources to help me.
Yes.
To help them.
Because we talked about that, you know, how what we don't understand. You talked about your grief. And you didn't understand how your husband was grieving, how your children was grieving, and everybody thought everybody else was at a different space or understanding
and didn't
know what to do. And it can the grief itself can tear a family apart.
So it's apart. It tore my family apart because even the males in my family, I felt they felt like it wasn't okay to seek help. Yes, and that's a black community. Yeah, it's a black community statement because
don't go to a therapist. Yes, you need therapy. You need counseling. You need professional help
to learn
how the process of grief.
And I had to go.
You hold that in, that'll kill you.
And you know, I went to a stage where when I was telling people I'm going to a therapist, oh girl, you crazy. And I was like,
therapy is good.
Crazy because I didn't know, you know, I was like, okay.
Therapy is good.
Because you found out that it was. I found out it's the best thing that I could have ever done because I didn't know how to do it by myself.
And then how can you help your husband? How can he help you? How could you help your children when you don't know what you're doing? And like you said, you are the heart of the family. And so grief affects, it's such a far-reaching, and it has no time limit. It could tear a family apart because everyone's carrying a heavy, heavy weight that they don't know how to deal with.
And they deal with it differently.
Yes.
Especially our young men.
Yes.
They are really, really dealing with the grief because our young men, they walking around like they tough and bad. They are actually scared.
Yes, they are.
They are living in fear.
Yes, they are.
These young men that I talk to.
Yes.
But I had moms who called me, Joyce, do you know so-and-so? I'm not calling name. Is down at the site, you know. He's sitting down there grieving.
Yes.
I would go just to, you know, talk to this young man. I knew him like if they were my own children. Yeah. And my son died across the street. They would be on the opposite side of where he passed. Yes. I mean, it could be drinking, smoking. Yes. They could be crying. Yes. And they are really pouring their heart out to a pole.
Yes. And then we tell young boys don't to cry. Men don't cry. Men need to cry.
They need, and then when they don't
express
cry,
themselves.
If they're not crying, they're mad.
They're angry.
They're going to retaliate. Yes. They're going to take it out in the wrong way.
And cause more death.
You know what I think at the end of the day?
Speak up a little bit.
You know what I think at the end of the day? Every mother needs to take their child.
Yes.
And direct them to Christ. Because if you're a single parent or you have a husband that's not there or they're going through things, God is the head and he's going to be the beginning, the ending and the beginning.
You have to give them a sense of godliness.
And if they don't fear God, they're not going to fear anything else. You have to put that fear into
you do.
Every child.
Yes, you do. You have to put the fear in them and the knowledge and the love of God as well. It's a combination. And so to grow up without reverence is what I call it. To grow up without the appreciation and the understanding of how life can be taken.
Lose count days.
Yes.
That's what that means.
Yes. And that's what's roaming the streets right now.
Lose count days.
And that's fear.
It's,
that's scary.
Savages.
It is. It is.
But you know what's scary to me? That alarming amount of people who are out on the streets who are not charged for the crimes that they have committed.
Yes.
Because if you think about it, those same people are going to commit those crimes again. But what we kind of find out when they do it again, if they touch someone else, you know,
go ahead.
I get too
I'm gonna read some more comments because Tanisha has said something. Tanisha, who lost her son, says, my son was shot and killed 1 year ago in a robbery. 5 were indicted, 3 incarcerated, and I'm still waiting on a trial. She says a robbery of people he knew, people who, like you got people that he knew robbed him.
My son knew his robbers.
Oh my goodness.
He knew all 3 of them.
Oh my goodness. And so those of us who have young kids now, and whether you're parents or grandparents, honestly, we've got to educate them what to do and what not to do and who to hang around and what to be aware of. Have a sense of awareness of their surroundings, the people that they talk to, social media. All of these things are luring our kids into a sense of violence. You know, they don't even know the difference of that is wrong or right anymore. And it's up to us, you guys. I keep saying this every week. It's up to the village to start educating our children. The school system. When teachers feel that they got to go to school with a gun, or kids are afraid to go to school because of the shootings that are happening, we have a problem, you guys. And the solution
society about the guns, to give a teacher a gun.
Yeah.
You know, society back again.
Oh yeah. Tanya, what were you going to say?
I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to say it until we're done.
Okay.
It starts at home.
It starts at home.
There are more women who are single parents.
Yes.
And if you want to be a fool with your child,
yes.
Even though I wasn't a foolish, and we probably played foolish games at home among each other. But when my children stood out their door, they represent me as a mother, as a woman, everything.
Yes.
And if you don't get their respect, but when somebody knock on your door, because what goes around, it comes around.
Yes, it does.
But just be ready.
Yes.
And it don't feel good.
Yes.
And so mothers, if you don't know what to do, I must tell you, go to God next to him, direct you.
Yes.
And I promise you, he will, because we need some help.
Yes, we do.
It's
and
like
to give
yesterday.
your kids everything, give them God. Give them God. If you give them God first, you won't have to worry about the rest of this. Give them a sense of God first. A sense of life first, a sense of purpose, what it means to earn what they want, to work for it, you know, and to teach them compassion for for themselves, for their family. Yes, the basic moral values, the fundamentals of morality and humanity are not being taught anymore in the home, in the school systems, in our society in general. We are about out of time, you guys. We started about 6:15, and it's about 7:20 now. I thank everybody for tuning in today. I do ask that you share this on your pages. Thank you guys for coming. Are you nervous now? You seem so comfortable. Tanya, you seem so comfortable. It took courage to come on and talk about this. And we're going to do this again with the other mothers who I told them when they are ready. When the other mothers that I met, as I meet people, as you know, people who may want to come on the show, when they are ready, they'll come on. We have a few more comments here. Antoine Lawrence says, we need strong Black political leaders, and all of these Black organizations need to pull together for the cause. Amen, Antoine. That is the truth. Unity in the village. Putting away the foolishness. And get back to the fundamentals of basic humanity. You know? You're going to have an event? Tell us about it.
We are having an event on July the 28th, 2018.
July 28th?
Correct. 2018 is Southside Park off Parkway.
Okay, Southside Park off of Parkway. Okay.
It's about anti-violence, bringing our youth together, and we're needing participants, not just in South Memphis, but all over, so all our children can come together as a unity.
Okay.
And we're needing baseball players, volunteers,
okay,
baseball leaders, people who want to be
okay,
a basketball or a baseball player,
okay,
to come and be an example and lead for their children.
Is that on Saturday or Sunday?
That's on. Don't hold me to that. I have to check and see.
Okay, send me the information. I'll post it, and however I can contribute or sponsor, I love to do that.
And vendors are welcome. Yes, vendors are $35.
Yeah, I like to do that. So but I'm not doing my show's not on Sundays. You said July, so my show doesn't start. You said July 28th.
July 28th.
That is a Saturday.
Okay.
That is a Saturday. So I like to participate and help, and I want to continue to be, with your group, because every little bit helps. An encouraging word, an act of kindness, education, and listening, believe it or not, is a form of therapy. When you listen to people and let them express what they have to say and help them in some way, we all have a part to do in healing the village, you guys. I do thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you.
I hope that you were comfortable. It seems like you were. And I'd like to have you guys back in the future with what you guys are doing and how we can help make a difference with our lives and things that happen to us. I am taking a hiatus. This is the season finale today. I will be back at the end of July the 29th. I'm coming back with a special election show because we have to vote for these political leaders here in Memphis here in August. So I'm going to have the judge that was at your house last Sunday, Jennifer Johnson Mitchell, yeah.
Next criminal court judge, Division 10.
Yeah, I'm having her to come on. I'm trying to get some other officials that are running for election too. I'm going to do a special election show the week before we are to go out and vote for the local politicians here.
It's important to put the right people in office. We need her in Division Court.
Okay, yeah, you give me that in a minute.
Yeah, we need Jennifer Johnson Mitchell in Division Court 10.
She says she's division, and she's going to come and explain some of those. Because we don't understand it's criminal court judge. So I'm going to do a special show for the election. I think it is Jennifer Johnson Mitchell. So
she is Jennifer Johnson Mitchell.
And then I'll be back on with season 3. We'll start back the first Sunday in August. In the meantime, I got a lot of things I'll be doing these 2 months that I'm off. But I will see you guys then. Thank you guys for supporting me. This is the 2nd season. It's been so successful. I got more stories to share, more people to interview. If you would like to be a guest on the show and you have anything that you want to come on and talk about, contact me, inbox me. I just don't talk about gossip. I don't talk about entertainment news. I don't keep up with the Kardashians and none of that kind of crazy stuff. Or any reality shows. We don't do stuff like that here, my sister. But this has been wonderful. Thank you, guys. This is Amber. You want to say anything else before you go? Make any announcements or just say bye?
Just say bye. Thank you all for your support.
Thank you for your support. And I'm going to be posting the information that they shared with us today. So how you can support, how you can be a part of the groups that they started, how you can participate and help these mothers who are helping other mothers who are trying to heal our village. Look at the love. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you all.
Thank you guys for tuning in. This is Amber with the You Are My Sister Talk Show at FIG Productions, where we don't employ people, we empower them. Thank you guys and have a good summer. Thank you.